almost too many things at once because I notice we are pretty low on that water. That's not good if we are low on water. Yeah, there's been some games that came out on console that, even though I'm like very, very big fans of, like, what is that one game? They're Billions, for instance. They're Billions came out for, I think, at least Xbox Series X, Xbox One, when it first came out on consoles, and it works in a way, but when it comes to trying to do the whole pause and make fine-tune adjustments to, like, your guys that are trying to keep your town alive and all that, it's horrible. It's fucking difficult. So yeah, there are some games that are like that. How do you get water in this game? So there are technically three ways of getting it. The first way that you're introduced to is pretty much like cutting down bushes, harvesting, cutting things like this down, harvesting like plants and all that. You'll get dew over time as you kind of harvest that stuff. I've been getting dew sometimes by like breaking this. Sometimes it'll come up, sometimes it won't, but yeah, you'll get dew at times for just gathering certain things just from the outside world. And then the other thing is, when you progress through the game, is that you can get dew collectors, and dew collectors over time will at least provide a certain amount of dew per day. I need to make more of them, and that will do that. You can also buy water, which I refuse. I refuse to pay money to that church over there. They're not getting a lick of my money. No. Try and monopolize water. I see what they're doing over there. Strangleholding the country. Not my rights. So if anything, I'm building as many dew collectors as I can to pretty much monopolize water. I'm gonna run this town into the ground. But not yet. Yeah, I think you can do mouse and keyboard support on Xbox Series X as well. But it was mainly intended to play with a controller, which was weird, at least for the console versions. And that just didn't feel good at all. So I think yeah, if you get it on console, you can still play with mouse and keyboard support. But just like, hey, if you're gonna play on the console, don't play games with a mouse and keyboard, man. Buy games on the console that work well on the console. It would not make any sense to do that. I don't know. It my personal preference. This doesn't make sense. Oh boy, I need at least 12 more of those screws. Let's just keep adding on to the workload. Eventually the trust is going to be finished. Wait, I just noticed the mission is called Crush. Does Unsure have a crush on me? I don't swing that fence. I don't swing towards that fence. Sorry, dude. I have to let you down easily. Sorry, buddy. You'll get used to it if you talk to a lot of smaller, streamers or content creators. And a good, what, 99% of the people that are on YouTube and Twitch and Kick and all that, they pretty much have, like, about as big of a chat room as I do at times. Usually on Twitch, I have more people on Twitch than on YouTube. YouTube's usually very quiet. It's also harder to find live streams on YouTube, though. YouTube's not very stream friendly. But you can also say that with Twitch as well. You ever try and stream on either YouTube or Twitch, discoverability on both sites are abysmal. Abysmal. Just absolute garbage. But yeah, good luck trying to build a community on any of these sites now. It just doesn't work. It's not doable. It's not doable. But yeah, I'm assuming you're pretty new to the channel. And what we're pretty much doing here is a very low energy kind of stream, to where we call them Coffee with Vince. We just pretty much play a game that's either a never ending kind of game or a very chill game, usually both, and just enjoy some coffee, shoot the shit, and just kind of relax. This is pretty much that kind of stream right now. Not doing any playthroughs, not doing anything intensive. Just chilling out. So if you like that kind of vibe, the Coffee with Vince segments for the stream is perfect. Don't really go too heavy in activity and energy. It's a very good way to relax. It's what some of the people like to call cozy streams. Alright, just waiting on some more screws. One thing I need to make is another grinder. So, I think once I'm done with this commission and everything, we're good to go. I prefer to slower paced games nowadays, turning 41 this year. Oh yeah, shit. I'm definitely a little bit younger. I'm 33, gonna be turning 34 this year. So I'm not quite in the 40s yet, but some days I just kind of feel that way. Some days I feel like I'm 50, and I was like, fuck me, man. I woke up and I just like kind of don't want to live sometimes. Physically, it's like, fuck, I don't like it. They weren't kidding when you say, hey, the older you get, man, the more pain you're gonna get. You wake up more tired than you went to bed. It's like, yeah, I went to bed, I was tired that time, I woke up and I'm just exhausted. You're not getting good enough sleep. It's the way the world works. Just the way the world works. Yeah, we have a couple of community members, at least on the Twitch side of things, and Discord, where most of the community members are either my age, maybe a few years younger than me. They're all in their 30s now, though. And then we have a couple community members, I think they're at pretty much around your same age, maybe a little bit older. So, and we do have community members that kind of fit around our age range. Either you're a millennial or you're Gen X. We don't have... I don't know. I actually don't know if we have any Gen Z community members. Because with my personality, I don't think I I don't think I can attract the Gen Z crowd, man. I'm too freaking harsh. I say what's on my mind a little too directly. Like if someone's pissing me off, I'm not gonna pussyfoot around it. It's like, hey, you're an asshole, get the fuck out. Seen guys 65 plus that play Elite Dangerous. Yeah, you'd be surprised how many like older generations actually play games. It's actually kind of makes sense though, especially if you're retired and you have really nothing else to really do. Why not play games when you retire? Some people, like, I don't know. But it also makes sense that people that are in their 60s and up have a tendency to play games, though, because they grew up in the days where, you know, they were playing games that were older than Atari. So, and I've even played some of those games. There is literally, this is usually highly contested, but it's, you know, written down in scripture. Where there's a game console that was called the Brown Box, made by, I think his name was Ralph Baer, and he made the first console game. If that's, I don't know if that's how they categorize it, but it's called the Brown Box. It's pretty much a game in which two dots chase each other, and you try and vie points by catching the other dot. I have actually played that before. It is very interesting. It's literally, I think it's literally just a analog stick built into a wooden compartment that also has a button, and that button itself, sometimes it's either designed as a wooden button or a very hard plastic button, but that's literally all that's literally all it is, at least when it comes to the compartment itself. So I have actually played shit like that. So even though I was born in the 90s, I have played consoles way beyond my age. I still remember the days of the arcades. Remember arcades? Oh my god. So I didn't play the golden era of arcades in the 80s and all that because, well, I didn't exist. But man, if I was born in the 80s or even the 70s, you better believe I was probably those guys that hung around the arcades almost 24/7. I would have probably been one of those dudes playing Street Fighter, 2 all day, constantly. I mean, I kind of did that since, Street Fighter 2 was in the arcades. It was my time. I was kind of playing more games like Time Crisis and shit like that, though. I liked my light shooters. Those were really cool. Oh, I totally didn't notice I had the materials I needed. Booyah! Let's pick that up. And I think I need to... Oh, it's perfect. Shred. Free City Commission. Hey, buddy, I got some things I need to turn into you. Give me my money. Give me my money. No, he's going to bed. No, Yan. Don't do it. Don't do it, Yan. This piece of shit. This piece of shit. Yeah, I played Pong with a similar joystick design as well. Just live in arcades, fish and chips, shop. Ooh, man, that sounds cool. I remember when I was growing up in South and Georgia, there used to be pizza joints that used to have arcade machines. Those were cool memories. Everyone would order pizza and some of the side dishes and everything like that. And while we're either waiting on the pizza to be done or the pizza arrives and all that, we'll take turns like playing certain arcade cabinets. That was the fucking shit. I really do miss those days. It's like, oh, smart, it's the simple times. Yeah, you had to pay money to play the arcade cabinets, but I just don't get that anymore. It's the environment. It's the memories you build in those environments that you don't get from playing online games. Ah, man, yeah. That's the same thing too. Is like, yeah, Zoomer generations, all that will have their own memories of like what they value in video games, but they'll never have that. They'll never have those memories. The arcade days and, you know, waking up early on a Saturday, you know, have a friend over and you're playing like a game that you just recently got from like morning to like late at night. Then you guys finally finish the game. You beat the game, and it's like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. It's like, damn, that was a good time. Because I don't even think Zoomers can. Well, they can do that if they want, but I talked to, a couple of that generation, and yeah, they've never really experienced that. It's like, wow. 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 It's pretty sad. I mean, it's understandable, but it's pretty sad. Alright, I need to upgrade. I'm gonna try and upgrade the axe to an iron axe. So first thing I need is steel bar, 4 steel bars, and 2 hardwood sticks. 4 steel bars. Oh no, am I low on water? It says I'm low on water. I don't like that. And hardwood sticks, just 2 of those. Oh, the gigantic screens. Yeah, there were a couple cabinets, especially when it came to like some of the jet fighting games and some of the racing games. Got a little crazy when it came to screen size. I don't know if excuse me. I don't know if I can make any water. No, I can't. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of water before I wake up. Son of a bitch. Well, shoulda knew this day was coming. It's gonna be low on water. It means I need to get out there and grab some dew. So now you're gonna witness my dew collecting process. And I have invested in some perks, which helps me collect dew over time. So yeah, you notice how everything is at a halt now. Everything's at a standstill. Nothing gets produced unless there's water. Except for when you're dehydrating stuff. Because that doesn't require, like, power. Let's see, what do we have here? Waste bag. Is this waste bag any good? Is it a fanny pack? Did we just get a fanny pack? Oh wait, before that. Let's see what we have here. Compare it. Defense points of 9. Oh lord. Which has the least amount of defense points? Oh, this thing? Let's put a waste pack. Fanny pack. Sweet. We just got a fanny pack of justice. Let's get some dew. Up. Alright, Yeah, I'm not gonna try and progress anything. Well, before I say that, make sure nothing's on a time limit. I really hope that's not on a time limit. It doesn't say anything about finishing it in a certain amount of days. That too. So I think the first thing that was asked of me was to do this. So I'll keep that tracked. But I'm not going to do it right away. And now, let's just keep collecting as much shit as I can. I need to build a kitchen soon so I can start actually cooking food. Mushrooms for days, of course. Burgess, don't you fucking give me a request. Stay away from me, dude. These should be good to cut, right? I mean, if they're not good to cut, Burgess would tell me otherwise. Oh, it disappeared. Son of a bitch. Nope, wait. Got it. Apparently those guys are worth a good amount of money. And I don't mind it. I'm trying to wonder if you actually do get due from cutting down deadwood. Oh, you do. I might as well cut some deadwood since I probably need a little bit of hardwood. Also probably need some more rubber sometime soon in the future. There we go. Alright, do we have anything we can pick? So that costs less energy. You're guaranteed at least 2 do. 2 do. Na 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 na. All this just to upgrade my shit. Oh. You ain't running away from me, buddy. Cutting this deadwood down, though, takes a lot of energy. Not the most efficient. Oregano. Worm. Highly doubt you get dew from collecting worms. I'd be wondering where to get the water. Okay. I can't think of... Oh, that's Mian. I was like, what the hell's that? I was like, oh, it's Mian. It's like, what the hell's running right at me? Alright, let's see if I can make some water so I can get things going again. Cool. To make 3 water, that will at least get things going for now. Right, hardwood stick is done. Still have to wait for like 4 minutes for that. Oh, at least I have some more to do there. Try and produce a little bit more water, but might not happen. Right, make one more. Boom. I refuse to buy water, damn it. It's not gonna happen. Kind of like in real life, water technically should be free, and I don't know why we constantly charge for water. Water is a life necessity. I think same thing with... there's a lot of things I wish things would change in life. Like, you should never be charged for water. You shouldn't be charged for power. Because that's, depending on where you live, that's a living necessity. And I think also, you shouldn't be charged for living in your own home once you bought the land and you built the house. That should not be a thing either. And yet we do that. That's just my personal opinion. So I think the only thing you should be taking taxes from is from, like, I don't know. It's a very complicated debate. It's like, actually, how would you, like, make sure the government is still alive? Actually, that's a very good question. But I don't think you should be taking out of essentials. Like living conditions. Plenty of other ways to take out taxes. I mean, we're already taking taxes away from people that sell weed, and alcohol, and other things. But apparently that's not enough. It's just not enough. Stop it. Look at that janky ass mountain. So low res. Does kind of make me wonder if we're gonna take a train somewhere that's gonna have like kind of a different environment. Would be very interesting. Well, let me double check some things. I'm pretty sure the... what is it? The steel axe I'm trying to build first? Or iron. Is it iron or steel? I'll double check. I think it's iron. Yes, I think it's iron. So iron axe. Yeah, just, yeah, I need to get 2 of those sharpening stones. Hopefully he's selling 2. I think he restocks every day, but let's gotta double check. Yes, selling at least 2 a day. That's about 1,000 per day if I have to get 2 a day. That's expensive. Shit. So I got the sharpening stones. Now I'm just waiting on this steel bar to be done, and then we can make our steel axe, which should be an improvement. We'll find out. And if for some reason it's not an improvement, I'm not gonna build any or iron equipment until I'm ready. Ah, rear projector. I've had a few experiences where, like, in-house projectors and stuff like that, or people would put their projectors in their backyard or something, and they would have like this giant white tapestry